Good morning, this is John Piper with the pre-trading weekend video clip, and it's Saturday the 8th of January. I'm looking here at a chart of the FTSE hourly. I won't go back through the five-way forms, we've already discussed that quite sufficiently, I think. Suffice to say that we're looking for a peak, and we have a case that we could see a peak above 6100, around 6150 I think it was, thereabouts. And what we have got is we had got a nice 1, 2, 3, bit of a 4, a nice clear 5 would have just been perfect. Instead of which we've ended up with a three-part move, and then this, and then this. I did think it might be a rising wedge, which the point of the rising wedge is that waves, the top of wave 1 and the lower wave 4 can overlap. So 1, 2, 3, and then a sort of 4 down to here. It's still possible, in fact. I mean, it's possible we're seeing a rising wedge type formation. Perhaps more likely, if I'm right about this being a major peak coming in, often the smaller waves just don't quite complete as you might expect them to. So you just tend to get the major forces building tend to distort the final patterns. So one way of looking at this form is, in fact, that we've actually seen a 1. Again, a 1 and a 2. That's possible. Let's look at that in a little more shorter term detail. Just go down to a 10-minute chart. See how that looks. I mean, it certainly is a feasible type of 1. I mean, there's no clear 5 waves here, but it's not impossible. Then an A, a B. That was the news came out yesterday, and that was a failed retest of this low. And some kind of feeble C. I mean, really fairly pathetic action, actually, which we're quite used to the last few weeks. So right now that there's a case that peak is in, and this starts to accelerate downwards, then that case will be stronger. But that's all it is right now. It's not a huge case. There's nothing to really hang our hat on. So let's have a look at the Dow, see whether there's anything there we can talk about. Well, the Dow has done more as I expected. You may recall this three-way pattern. We then got a 4, and then we've got a 3-part here, but a possible 5th. I mean, there could be a 5th wave failure there, I suppose. It didn't quite make the new highs. So, have we got an impulsive form for this decline there? I suspect not, looking at it, but let's just again go down into a shorter-term chart and see how it looks. Well, it looks like an ABC, doesn't it? We've got an A, B, C. So yet again, I mean, we also got a fairly solid rally from the low yesterday. I mean, FTSE closed when the Dow was around. FTSE closed and Dow was around here, so it went lower and then bounced up again. But it looks corrective. It doesn't look like we've got clear onto a peak, so we're still waiting for some confirmation that a peak's coming in. But no change of opinion. It still looks like we're going to see a decline. I mean, I think the triangular formation that I showed you on FTSE in a clip either on Wednesday or the weekend, it maybe is the clearest count we have. So it could suggest that we may just see a 500-point decline. But even that, obviously well worth playing. Let's have a look at the Dow in the longer term. There's no sign of a triangle here, apparently because the 2007 peak was considerably in excess of the 2000 peak. We've got a very clear impulsive move here, really. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, okay, it could be a 3, but it's a very sharp 3 if it is. Then we've got the sort of difficult wave to count. I mean, certainly the Dow, a very different picture. On FTSE, the triangle looks good. I mean, this could be an ABC, A, B, and then a sort of 3-part C type thing. But it's not too clear at the moment. I mean, I think one has to say that's an impulsive move. But this is fairly strong, obviously buoyed up with all this QE, etc. Anyway, the case remains. We've got the 5 waves up. Unless we see some acceleration, I mean, the only alternative count we have here, I'll just expand this chart. The only alternative count we have at this point is that we're seeing this is actually a 1, a 2, and this is a 1, 2, 3 here, but that's a 3. We're going to see some acceleration, and I mean, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there could be a 5 wave failure there, but it's not impossible. I mean, it's certainly a 5 wave failure. 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 I mean, no sign of that as yet. Obviously that would mean, well, we may well go with it if we saw that, but at the moment the case for a decline remains firmly in place. Okay, let's have a look at gold. Right, gold has now taken out the low here, so now have an A, B, C, A, B, C, and now this C wave coming in, which could be quite sharp. I mean, I think I said 1350 in a report the other day, so that's now been pretty much hit. I mean, we could in fact have seen 5 waves up already, possibly. Sorry, 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. So it's even possible lows in at the moment. Let's expand the chart, just have a look, see if it makes any well, not much to go on right now. I mean, let's go down to a shorter term chart again. At the moment looks more like a looking like a 3 actually, which is not too encouraging. Suggesting we may have one more decline to come perhaps. But you know, on gold, no change of opinion. Looking for higher prices. So it just depends on when we see a clearer formation. Pound dollar. And I won't repeat everything I said before. Well, this is an ABC. Not totally encouraging. This is a ABC, I guess. So I mean, it could be we're going to see a C wave rally, but it may be corrective. In fact, we'll look at pound euro. Pound euro, which is far more interesting at the moment. You have a clear 3 wave decline here. No argument at that. Pretty clear 5 waves up here. Another very clear ABC here. So this looks like it may go into orbit. So pound euro looks like a good bet. Could just expand the chart again slightly, so I condense it slightly to see how the situation's gone. So we had a sort of 1, 2, let's take a 3 in fact, but that's also a definite 3. So you know, if this is a wave C, then it could easily go up to about 1, or possibly 140, I guess. But obviously the initial resistance arises around 1,225 and 1,240 odd. Pound euro looks good. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you found that interesting and useful. I tried to get the image of myself talking, which, as I say, people seem to like. A little bit clearer today. It means we've lost a great view, but have to decide which is more important, I guess. And I'll be back with the report on Tuesday morning, pre-opening report for subscribers. And have a great weekend. Thanks again. Bye-bye.